Hi viewers, the watch feature today will be from Omega, and this is my personal all-time favourite luxury watch, and this is the Omega Planet Ocean, the original one with the aluminium bezel. I adore this watch. So let me just run over the specs quickly before we go any further. The case diameter on this is 42mm, the lug to lug is 48mm, the thickness is 14mm, and the lug width is 20mm. Now the case diameter is 42mm, but it just protrudes slightly from the bezel, and the bezel is 41mm wide, so it does wear a bit smaller than 42. This is the original Planet Ocean, it's not the current model. The current model has the ceramic insert on the bezel, and it is quite a lot thicker and more chunky, which, yeah, it looks really good. It's a very classy watch, very luxurious looking, but I have to say, and this is nothing to do with price, I do prefer this original model. I just think it looks perfect in so many ways. I like the bezel insert, it's just a little bit narrower than the new one. The profile is thinner, and it just has an absolutely delightful look to it. Really well balanced watch. It's probably pretty much the perfect design for a dive watch in my opinion. The sapphire glass is slightly domed, anti-reflective on both sides. This does have a water resistance rating of 600 meters. You've obviously got the helium escape valve, a very chunky, well built screw-in crown, so it is extremely solid and a very capable professional dive watch. COSC certified chronometer. The movement is based on the ETA movement, but obviously it's been heavily regulated by Omega and now has that chronometer status. It has a 48-hour power reserve, so a very reliable, dependable and accurate movement. The build quality, as you would expect from Omega, is absolutely flawless. It is exceptional. The brushing on the case is sumptuous. It's brushed finish on the sides there, but then the way the lug twists round, that is all really well polished, very well done. Just love the way that curves round. The crown is signed, and then we go into the bracelet, which again is just so well built. I love the Planet Ocean bracelet. It has this oval profile of the links. These original models didn't have screw pins. They are push pins, but they do the job perfectly. A lovely milled clasp, signed, beautiful finishing, and then of course you've got the extension there, again milled and really well built. A nice reassuring click. Beautiful bracelet, so well done. As well as the oval profile on the links, the overall shape of the bracelet has this convex look to it, so that really hugs the wrist beautifully in both ways. The bracelet is brushed all over, apart from the sides, which are polished. The bezel has 120 click unidirectional action and is super solid, no play at all. Lovely sound, really excellent, great bezel. That lines up perfectly. The screw down crown on this is so well machined, really nice slick action, super silky smooth, great pop to it. The movement is so smooth, really is wonderful. Same with the date change. Just fantastic. And the dial, as you can see, has a matte finish to it, but really is Superb. The hands have that arrow style, very legible, and then the second hand has the nice orange tip on the end, goes right to the edge of the dial. The indices are applied and filled with lume, and the date blends in perfectly to the dial with the black background on the date window. Just a really very well thought out dial. The case back, another marvellous effort from Omega with the hippocampus and the Seamaster branding, just absolutely wonderful as they usually are. The embossing is fantastic. Beautiful, really good craftsmanship on that. If you're on the hunt for a luxury watch to get into the luxury market, I think you can't do any better than this. You can find these on the used market now, a good condition one like this, for around about £3,000, $3,500, which, you know, really is good value for money when you think about the new ones are getting on for £5,000. This is a very hefty, super luxury dive watch. It's a true classic, iconic watch that will never date. And, you know, it will really hold its value. If you're buying a used one in good condition, you won't lose any money on it. In fact, over the years, could even be worth more. Okay, I'll put it on the wrist, show you how that looks. Yeah, lovely. It really, as I say, it hugs the wrist so well. That bracelet is a beauty. Really conforms to the wrist perfectly. Just so comfortable for a steel bracelet. And the size of the watch, as I say, it feels more like a 41mm. It's not too thick. Just sits perfectly. And this is one of those watches that is a great combination of sports watch and a dress watch. You could easily wear this with a suit and it would look just as good. A very capable all-round watch. Right, I'll show you the lume now on this watch, because that is, as you'd expect, excellent. As you can see, it's super bright. All the indices are lit up, the hands and the second hand, and then you've got the lume pip as well. Super legible in the dark, lasts a very long time. Yeah, really good, excellent stuff. Okay, that's pretty much it. I'll just zoom in on that dial just to show you off the flawless finishing in a bit more detail. You see the Omega logo is applied on the dial there. The printing is perfect. There, the second hand looks wonderful, just sweeping around the outside of the dial. And the printing there, you can see, is so crisp. And the indices, again, just flawless. I do love the case on this watch. This profile is just beautiful. It's so well finished. The polishing really is first class. Absolutely delightful. Love it. Excellent. And quickly look at the case back again. Such high quality, really. You can see why this is such a luxury watch. Just oozes class and quality all around. Okay, that's the Omega Seamaster Planet Ocean. This one, it's been around a few years now, but it truly is an iconic watch. And personally, I never tire of looking at this watch. I just think it's perfect. It's the perfect dive watch, the perfect luxury watch, the perfect dress watch, the perfect sports watch. If you're looking for something around about £3,000, don't mind getting used, then really this is the watch to get. I couldn't see anything else that would be better than this. I'm sure plenty of people will disagree, but that is my opinion, and that's why I got this watch. So I hope you enjoyed looking at this. Thank you so much for watching. See you next time.